Good day, grade 2. Welcome to our discussion in Music 2, the notes and rest. So, after this discussion, you are expected to identify the different kind of notes and rest, recognize the value of notes and rest, and explain the value of notes and rest. So now, music can be a language. And like all the language, it uses a collection of characters and symbols to communicate its meaning. We use different notes and rests to tell when to play and when to stop. So now let's talk about note. Note describe the pitch and the duration of a musical sounds. So it means it has a sounds. So there are different kinds of notes. These are the whole note, half note, quarter note, and eighth note. So let's talk about whole note. Whole note is a note that can be compared to some fruits that are round. So what are the fruit that is round? So just like the apple, watermelon, and orange. Those fruits are round. So whole note is just like those fruit, and this is the whole note. As you can see, the whole note is round. And the whole note has 4 beats. Again, the whole note has 4 beats. Next is the half note. Half note is a note that can be compared with the small letter D. Just like this. Half note is like a letter D. Small letter D. And the half note has 2 beats. Remember, half note has 2 beats. Next is the quarter note. Quarter note is a note that can be also compared with the shaded small letter D. So just like the half note, the quarter note can be also compared in small letter D, but the difference between the two is the quarter note is shaded. There is no hole in letter D. That is the quarter note, just like this one. And the quarter note has 1 beat only. Next is the eighth note. Eighth note, it is a shaded note with the flag at the top, just like this one. So if you see this note, this is a 8th note. And a 8th note has 1.5 beat. Next, let's talk about the rest. So rest is a musical sign that indicates silence, pause, or stop. Meaning, there are no sounds in between notes in a musical piece. There are also types of rest. First one is the whole rest. Second is the half rest. Third is the quarter rest. And the fourth one is the eighth rest. So let's talk about whole rest. Whole rest is a rest that looks like a hat that is upside down. So again, whole rest is look like a hat, but it is upside down, just like this one. And a whole rest, or the whole rest, plays 4 beats of silence. Again, it plays 4 beats of silence. Next is the half rest. Half rest is a rest that looks like a hat, just like the whole rest. But the whole rest is upside down, while the half rest is not, just like this one. And the half rest plays 2 beats of silence. Next one is the quarter rest. So, quarter rest can be described as a rest with a vertical wave. So, it means it is vertical, but it has a wave just like this one. So, that is the quarter rest. And the quarter rest plays 1 beat of silence. Again, quarter rest play 1 beat of silence. Next is the eighth rest. Eighth rest is a rest that looks like a number, specifically number 7, just like this. So this is the eighth rest. If you see this sign or musical sign, it means this is eighth rest. And the eighth rest plays 1.5 beat of silence. So again, eighth rest plays 1/2 beat of silence. So those are the notes and rest. So again, in notes, we have this one. This is a whole note. Very good. And a whole note has 4 beats. And what about this one? This is a very good half note. And half note has 2 beats. And next one, this one is the quarter note. And quarter note has 1 beat. And last, in notes, we have this one, just like a flag, or have a flag at the top. This is a 8th note. And 8th note has 1/2 beat. So next, let's talk about the rest. Again, we also have 4 types of rest. First is this one. This is a whole rest. Very good, just like the note. Whole rest has a 4 beat of silence. Next is the swan. Looks like a hat. This is a half rest. And half rest is playing 2 beats of silence in a song. Next is this one. This is the quarter rest, and it plays 1 beat of silence in a song. And lastly is the musical rest that looks like number 7. This is the 8th rest, and it plays 1/2 rest of silence. So those are the notes and rest. So notes and rest work in the same lengths with the same name, just like this one. In whole note, we have this one, this musical sign or symbol. This is a whole note. And in rest, we have the symbol, and this is the whole rest. So they have the same name, and they have the same length. They are both 4. But the difference is, in notes, there is a sound, and in rest, silence. So that is the end of our discussion in music. I hope you learned something for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Till next time!